It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Aviators, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Aviators of Rio de Janeiro. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 20. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From midfield, here's Tua. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The open man here, Renfrow. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Channing Tindall in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Here's Tua. This is Shenault on the receiving end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Young looks to throw on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, I mean, who would have thought this? A team based in South America, this inaugural season, these folks so excited, and with good reason. This is the NFL continuing to show that it's not just an American. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, 53 yards. And the Aviators are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm the defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Tua going to throw. He's got Mingo. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Once again with Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have throws that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People are starting to realize that 3 for 2 is really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Panther football to start quarter number 2. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. Tua.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Young's going to throw for this.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Quickly, a slant to Renfro.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
Play action, now it's Tua. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 2nd down, Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hunter Renfro from 13 yards out.
Previous play is under review.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in it. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. A touchdown on a kick return, and now run through the air. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really out in the line of scrimmage, put your heels.
And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Illegal touching, offense.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the
Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Sanders. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Young on 1st down. Throw caught by Achane. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Aviators are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. On first down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Travis Kelsey. 45 yards. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And the lead cut down to 9. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Meanwhile, Young's throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Young's throw complete there to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton on his way to a historic performance with 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Aviators will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Out in know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Tua. Open man, that's Renfro. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Panthers. Hunter Renfro, 67 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Young. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Aviators will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we've reached halftime here on Open. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll throw again. Young.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Aviators are able to add on to that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Young's going to throw for this.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Following the interception, Young. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got...
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Aviators have opened the lead up to 30.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That escapes the sack. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to stop it when they want to if a good golfer can check one up.
A 1st down throw for Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's going right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Laviska Shenault. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault. 35 yards.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Blankenship out for the point after.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Young now.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down, Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Tyquan Thornton.
47 yards.
And the Aviators get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Now the Rio offense set to take over.
They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this, we can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal, that's what we're seeing right now.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Now Young.
Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Again, it's Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton from a yard out. And the Aviators have got it on cruise control. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Young working out of the gun. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On the counter now, it's Sanders. Wiggles free. They find some open field here. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready.
Tua now on 1st down. He completes this one to Mingo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover? Corner? Safety?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Now the Rio offense set to take over. But not that any of the points would be needed. But CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Ready, set!
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Henry running right to about the 40-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
Ready?
Running right, here's Achane. He can't get him down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. A handoff, running left, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
On 3rd down, Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
On first down, Tagovailoa. The open man here, Renfro. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Tua to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Tua going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Young here to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And this is caught, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's